Space is huge, and distance is a massive hurdle preventing us from further exploring the vast expanse of space. The nearest star, Proxima Centauri, is around 43 billion kilometers away, and even Mars, our neighboring planet, is around 122 million kilometers away. It usually takes around 7 months to travel from Earth to Mars, and that too is only possible when Mars and Earth are the closest to one another. Elon Musk has always dreamt of colonizing the red planet. With current technology, we can only travel so fast, and it'll require colonizers to spend a minimum of 5 months in space. We therefore need a faster spaceship to reach Mars and cut our time in space. So, is there a rocket that can propel us to Mars quickly? Let's find out in this video. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications and updates. With that said, let's dig right into today's content. Elon Musk has an audacious plan to settle a colony on Mars. While this might seem impossible at first, Musk has been working hard to make his dream a reality. Elon and SpaceX are still stuck on the first hurdle, figuring out the transport vehicle to reach us to Mars in the shortest time possible. However, Musk and NASA are working on a new rocket engine called the Speed Light engine. Elon Musk has made tremendous progress with the Starship rocket, which he intends to use to transport cargo and people to Mars in the future. The rocket can reach humans in as little as 5 months, which, to be honest, is not less. Spending so much time in space can affect the human body. Not only will humans be bombarded with space radiation during the trip, being packed on a small rocket for 5 long months will adversely affect mental health. In addition to all the hazards, Musk does not have much time. He has to transport tons of supplies and life-sustaining equipment before the first explorers will step on the red planet. He also plans to transport 1 million people in a short while to form the nucleus of a new Martian community. Musk is therefore still searching for a faster mode of transport. Well, SpaceX and NASA could be collaborating on a new rocket engine that can make space travel tremendously fast using the Speedlight engine. Apart from being fast, the new Speedlight engine will not use fuel at all. Propellant-less proposals aren't a new concept. In the late 1970s, Robert Cook, a U.S. inventor, patented an engine who supposedly converted centrifugal force into linear motion. Then, in the early 2000s, British inventor Roger Shawyer proposed the EM drive, which he claimed could convert trapped microwaves into thrust. However, neither concept was put into demonstration. Both were widely assumed to be impossible due to the violation of the conservation momentum, a core physical law. However, the new Speedlight engine, also known as the helical engine, is very fast. It can reach 300 million meters per second. So how fast is this? Going to the moon, which is 240,000 miles, takes only 1.3 seconds. Musk's colonizers can reach Mars in a mere 12.5 minutes. As you can see, the helical speed engine will drastically reduce time travel in space. Dr. Burns from the NASA's Space Flight Center in Alabama unveiled the idea in a head-spinning paper posted to NASA's website. He wrote, "This in-space engine could be used for long-term satellite station keeping without refueling," Burns wrote. It could also propel spacecraft across interstellar distances, reaching close to the speed of light. The helical engine promises to be lightweight, as it makes use of fast-moving particle accelerators like those found in Europe's Large Hadron Collider. Tiny particles are fired at high speed using electromagnets recycled back around the engine and fired again. The simplest explanation is that the engine works by taking advantage of how mass changes at the speed of light. In his paper, Dr. Burns provides a concept to break this down and describes a ring inside a box attached to each end by a spring. When you spring the ring in one direction, the box recoils in the other, obeying Newton's laws of motion that state that every action must have an equal and opposite reaction. When the ring reaches the end of the box, it will bounce backward, and the box's recoil direction will switch too. However, if the box and ring are traveling at the speed of light, things work a little differently. As per Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, at such speeds as the ring approaches the end of the box, it will increase in mass. This means it will hit harder when it reaches the end of the box, resulting in a forward momentum. According to Dr. Burns, the design can produce a thrust up to 99% the speed of light without breaking Einstein's theory of relativity. However, the plan does breach Newton's laws of motion by violating the laws of physics. But what does that matter as long as we get to our destination on time? Dr. Burns reckons it has to be 650 feet long and 40 feet wide to work. It will need to generate 165 megawatts of energy to produce 1 Newton of thrust. This is equivalent to that of a small power station to create a force required to accelerate a kilogram of mass per second squared. If you think that's a lot of input for so small an output, think again, because the engine works in space where the vacuum renders friction non-existent. Well, that's all for this video. Hope you enjoyed watching this one. Thanks for watching.